Hi, my name is Casey Baxa, and for the focal point of my X522 Activity 1D submission, I've selected Thom Yorke, a man who has consistently remained ahead of his time. Though not an entrepreneur by conventional definition, Thom Yorke exemplifies the Module 1 characteristics of grand design thinking, effectual thinking, and thinking different. Yorke is the lead singer of the band Radiohead, who have sold more than 35 million albums over 3 decades. As chief songwriter and composer, Thom has guided Radiohead through sonic changes and disruptions in the music industry. Thom employs grand design thinking, exemplified by Radiohead's diverse catalog. Instead of using listener-centric standard design thinking to make iterative enhancements to the band's music, he continually reinvents Radiohead's sound, creating fully formed new albums before they're commercialized. He pursues these shifts in spite of what listeners may desire or demand, only to delight them with something they didn't yet know they wanted. Yorke responds selectively to users, famously disregarding the wishes of the masses or pop culture trends that influence mainstream songwriting. Instead, he maintains a small circle of influence, primarily giving weight only to the feedback of his most trusted collaborators, such as guitarist Jonny Greenwood. He also maintains singular focus on creating a work of art and borders on disregarding the commercial value of his work altogether. Yorke also employs effectual thinking, using a means-based approach to songwriting. As a guitarist and pianist, he writes all songs fully on one of these instruments first, then brings it to the group. Each band member then uses their own unique means to build on the initial concept. As evidenced by his unique and critically acclaimed work, Yorke has consistently made the future of music rather than trying to predict it. Yorke's career is best defined by a commitment to thinking different. His songwriting ignores conventional time signatures, chord combinations, and song structures. It incorporates hip-hop, electronic, jazz, rock, and many other genres. Drummer Clive Deemer, who records and performs with the band, stated, "They deliberately try to avoid cliché and standard forms for the sake of the song." Yorke also thinks differently in the face of changing industry conditions. In 2007, as digital piracy changed how people obtain music, Radiohead was the first major band to release an album under a pay-what-you-want policy. The band made more money on pre-sales than it made in total sales on its previous album. Yorke's commitment to art, experimentation, and a grand vision make him one of the greatest innovators in his industry.